Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are about to get into one of Bloober Team's new titles. I know I normally only play older stuff here, but every once in a while I like to play something new. Typically I stream those new titles, but I felt like it would be fun just to play through this one for edits and, you know, if it's slow, things like that. But we are getting ready to step into, as you've seen from the title on our video, a game called The Medium. Bloober Team's the same people who brought us Layers of Fear 1 and 2 that you've seen me do. They also gave us Observer, which I still have on my list of things I'd like to play, as well as the Blair Witch game, which is also on my list of games to play. But this is their newest title, and I figured might as well jump into it as I filled with the other ones before, so... Hopefully this runs decently.
It all starts with a dead girl.
My computer is not quite up to date for this. This is actually released on Xbox Series X as well as PC, Series S, I think PS5. I don't have the updated system, so I'm running this on the PC. This is supposed to show off some of the ray tracing capabilities, but I also don't have a card for that, so we're just going to be playing through on the game for its story as opposed to its graphical beauty. I killed this girl. I've actually done no looking up into this game too. Like all Bloober games, I don't like to look into what they're doing, so I want to find out for myself what they're all about. So,
Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods.
oh, weird light on her face.
The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Without having the fancy stuff on, almost like my game is.
It always felt so real.
Older title.
The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin.
Are you
I'd
dirty?
managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. But part of me I could never fully understand. And, well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew. That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father. To dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple.
Well, you
just
don't
the
do that
things
yourself.
he did every day.
Mortician does most of that.
But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together.
Can't tell which sequences are pre-rendered and what aren't.
I was almost ready.
I think this is. Let me check some shit.
I just had to find his special tie clip.
That's better. Okay. They had me on a real low setting there for a minute. So this is an adventure game like many others are. 1989, October. October 2nd, memorial of Holy Guardian of the Holy Guardian Angels. Funeral at 10, ultrasound. Somebody's pregnant. Our Lady of Rosary. The 9th is biopsy, tints and package to Marianne. Neurologist visit. Funeral at 12:30. 2 of them. Neurosurgeon visit, funeral at 9, funeral at 11. She a mortician herself then. Pick up Marianne from train station. November just lists All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and surgery. Let's see, back button seems to go into my inventory. Memos and items. I have a key to a funeral home. I need to find his tie clip. White dots on the screen, I'm guessing, are what point me to where I gotta go. You know, I think most of the time they've done first person, so this is one of the first third persons. Unless Observer's different, I haven't tried that one out.
Shit. Yeah. Nice to see you too.
But up the quality, so now it looks a lot better. Zoop. Hey, cat.
Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it. Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful.
Huh. Oh, wait. Okay.
Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
All the stuff he's got. I'm used to my left thumbstick being regular up and down, and now everything is inverted. So
I used to think
now I'm
I'd
having
never
trouble.
fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
I gotta remember to use my right thumbstick for that kind of stuff. We got more here. A veteran, huh?
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement.
Oh, okay.
He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
Is this the clip?
Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it?
It's not there. Okay.
Okay. Let's do this the other way.
The hard way? Activate insight. Okay. Oh, look at that.
There you are.
What else can I insight? And you can combine items. Traditional. Traditional third-person story. So if I back out and I take a look, do I get more insight on stuff? Like looking at
Okay,
this.
I think that's it. Jack's waiting downstairs. Time to say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. So she's got the shinin. Oh, we got a whole place to go through. The door back there, I wonder if that leads out of here. Does she have interesting stuff in her book now? No. My curiosity is piqued with this ability. I don't want to miss out on checking things. What's the kid's room?
Weird to be back in my old room.
Her room.
So many memories. Yeah. I used to have a thing for them.
Butterflies.
Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy.
Is this a
Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here.
Is this a butterfly effect innuendo? Something to have to do with the way this is played?
Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do.
I keep expecting to see something if I premonition.
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out.
I barely read it.
I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
An ICU admissions card, general information, first name Marianne, no last name, 3 years old, female. This is her when she was 3, our main character here. Initial diagnosis, 2nd degree thermal burns covering 35% of her body surface area, trunk and upper limbs area, suspected inhalation injury. Care, management, and stabilization, early wound coverage, respiratory support initiated, fluid resuscitation initiated, pain control initiated, and patient placed on high flow oxygen until carbon monoxide poisoning is ruled out. So she was in a fire.
I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me.
Why does she keep
I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
I would think Jack was her dad, but maybe not. Dear Mr. Orkin, we must request you to attend the next parent-teacher meeting, as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realize that this behavior is inappropriate, to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future in our school. Sincerely, Principal of Primary School Number 7, Zofia Kanya. So, she was into butterflies, and she is definitely psychic, possibly due to whatever traumatic experience she had when she was a child in the fire. Let's keep checking places. Cat wants food. Don't have food. Let me go look around for you before I go. I really like the interactiveness of this.
Nourishing.
There we go. What country are we in? Oop. My controller's got a little drift. Good morning, Krakow. Okay. Symbolic funeral of the Sears of Mine. Miners from Sears of Mine came to work today as usual, but instead of flashlights and pickaxes, they carried a black casket adorned with lit candles, a symbol of the company's demise. This is not the death of our mine, says members of the Sears of Mine Rescue Committee. We will not let our jobs be buried. This casket is meant for the Vistula Coal Company, they add. Miners have also announced that they will come to work tomorrow. They refuse to accept that Sears mine was liquidated. Meanwhile, their colleagues continue to protest outside the company headquarters in Taichi, building a symbolic wall in the entrance. Each day, they add another layer of bricks. There are only 5 left until the wall reaches the ceiling. NATO's new mission. There's some other articles within this. Projecting stability in the past Cold War world. Early today, U.S. President Bill Clinton delivered a major foreign policy address to commemorate the fall of Berlin Wall. The president commended the progress that was made in the last decade towards strengthening democracy in Central and Eastern Europe, while also outlining the challenges that lie ahead. The U.S. leader also emphasized the fact that the country's leadership and involvement have been critical to Europe's peaceful transformation. President Clinton's vision of an undivided, democratic, and peaceful Europe has now been furthered by another key achievement: the induction of Poland, Hungary, and Czech Republic into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO. I believe Krakow is... I can't remember what country it is. I want to say Czech, possibly Poland. Poland, maybe? Sounds right. Anyway, by doing so, the NATO leaders are hoping to strengthen these young democracies, ensuring their further contributions to security and stability of Europe. They got all kinds of those stuff. New best player. And so on. Like I said, I wish I could figure out what country we are in. But we're in Krakow. I really like how detailed this. I mean, everything they do is hyper detailed. Everything that this company puts together is through the roof.
Here you go. What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Got an achievement for that. Playing this on PC and I forgot to turn off all of those noises, but that's alright.
I can't believe it's all still here.
Illuminate photo for 5 seconds, dip in multigrade for 3 seconds, and then in stop for 3, and then fixer for 3. Okay, if I have photos, I could actually process them.
I guess I forgot about this one. I can do it now.
Okay. Let's do this right. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Okay. Take it back. And then I'm assuming I work my way across. Like most places would do it. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Hopefully I'm not doing this wrong. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
What was the last photo I took of you, Jack? Shit.
Cool. Cool that I'm able to actually do that. I'm assuming there's nothing else in this room for me to look at. So far, I haven't figured out how to run. Oh yeah, I forgot about my premonitions. Let me premonate real quick in here and see if there's anything interesting within my photos. If I even look at this, can I premonate? Hopefully that manipulation and that floatiness of everything doesn't affect my my movement or my gameplay capability. I'm guessing that's the exit, so let's go out this way. Check out the bathroom. I know that this is a lot of slowness for y'all, but
Interesting.
yeah. You read 1984 of all things. Huh. Oh, okay. Let me just click over here. There we go. That might help. That was the drift. I think it was my mouse. Because I went over to click on something to fix the audio on this thing. Alright, let's get going.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
Actually learned them through being dealing with the dead. The place is nice. Love the way the ivy's growing up the old building. I'm an explorer for stuff. And like I said, playing this in a third person is so different. Very cinematic in comparison to the normal first person that Bloober team games are usually done in. They wanted you to connect with the character a bit more and not be just an out-of-body thing.
Jack taught me to accept my condition.
You can feel a little
Of
better
all my
waiting.
foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
What's this? Last goodbye, funeral home. I see why they wanted to put in ray tracing and stuff for this game, though. The amount of, like, reflective surfaces and things like that. They're certainly trying to show off some quality. Inspected 25 objects. Like, yeah, that's what I do. Let's come out with the key. Let's get in here.
Jack's in the prep room.
I'm glad I get rewarded for that kind of stuff. Prep room.
Oh, weird. I don't remember locking it. The key should be in the office.
I was about to say, well, we're gonna have to do a little exploration. This is not it. And there's only another room. The other room must be the viewing room. Yep, and this is where you're gonna read Last Will and Testament. That's why it's got the chairs set up like a little audience people. That's pretty. Nothing else? Nothing to even say about it, huh? See, as a record of funeral, name of the deceased is Adam Nowak, or this guy that I'm assuming I'm doing here is contacts number. General information, male, born in 76 in Krakow. Mother was Hannah, father was Stanislaw. Occupation was a university student. He was married and died on September 10th, 1999. Car accident. Embalming, dressing body, cosmetician, not checked, just flowers. Mr. Nowak, or Novak, I bet it's pronounced with a V. Mr. Novak brought the funeral payment confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral, Marianne.
Here it is.
The prep room. Yeah, I'm not sure what's drifting my rotation thing, but that's all good. I guess I'll survive. You know, she says she doesn't remember locking it. She's the only one working here now. That's suspect. Prep room downstairs. Sure is. I want to have that in something that people could see walking in the front door, I suppose. Oh, that caught me off guard. This reminds me very much of Siberia. If you guys have ever heard of that one or tried that out. An adventure game for third person like this.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
Not in its game, not in its story or plot, but so much it's just look and style of an old school adventure will let you walk around like this. You may not be ready for it,
Jack.
Get his tie clip on. His tie's not on.
I got your special clip. No. Where's your tie?
Oh, it's right behind me. Huh. I swear I didn't see that a second ago. Combine the tie with the clip. Boom. Ready to go.
Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way. I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I?
People that make these games definitely put together some very emotional experiences, looking into the psyche and mental state of people in general in a lot of their stuff.
Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
Yeah, I don't know. She left the doors unlocked, so... it's dust floating. I thought that was a dot for me to fiddle with. It's just a reflective surface. And that camera change caught me off guard. Come on. Stop making this difficult. There we go. Who the fuck was that? Did you see that shadow? There's no light cast from my direction. It's Jack's spirit, I bet.
What the hell?
I saw that.
Guess you felt it too, huh? And then it happened, as it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Okay.
Now, where is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Marianne, are you crying, my child?
I don't want to see underneath that death mask.
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that thing?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
Jack. I can't just... What?
Let it go. It's not important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear?
Don't want to let him know he passed.
Why is it so cold in here? Child, where is that damn notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My
Really looks like she's holding on to solid objects in the...
What would I ever do without you?
Jack. Don't worry about it.
See? A solid.
It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah?
I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff then. Huh? All right?
All right.
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need... Oh, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
Oof, chilling. She stepped off into the light. Just as she figured she would probably have to do.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid.
Right?
But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy.
Yeah. I figured as much. Why does he call him Jack? It's so weird that she refers to him by first name so much. Just don't get that.
I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. torn between two realities.
Yeah, get some of that whiskey.
But no, I was the only one. Or so I thought.
We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne,
Who is this?
you don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke,
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What?
You're medium.
Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you. I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
That dead
What did you
girl.
say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello? Hello?
Ooh.
Shit.
This is loading into a new segment. That's a perfect stopping point. Definitely something. Oh, our introduction. What's to say? Is this gonna lag out my system to run this video? Little bit. There it goes. I think this is a Polish game company too. And I bet my computer is probably trying to process something. That's where I'm having some of these delays here, but yeah. And what is that going on? My cat hears it too. I don't know if this makes it more creepy or what. It's like it's trying to load the story in. Sorry for that weird buzzing though. Now the music's trying to catch up. The medium. Bert. Saying goodbye. Can I pause? I can. Perfect. That would be my stopping point for right now. I'll have to go and check and see what's up on my computer and get moving into the next one for us, but make sure nothing else is running in the background. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. That seems like a perfect stopping point with the introduction of the credits and such. A little introduction to our character, Marianne, and the... Oh, that's in the game. Ooh, I was freaked out. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And the ominous phone call received by Thomas, possibly telling us of something needing help, maybe attached to the dream that she's consistently having, or at least that she says she's been having. So an interesting start to what will most likely be a fairly creepy and or very emotionally traumatic game, as that seems to be the way they do. I find it funny that they actually had to put a trigger warning in the beginning of this for the fact that they have different political opinions of some other people and different beliefs about different things. So religious and political opinion play factor into this game. That will do the same. If you have your opinion of things, don't be upset. Otherwise, you know, don't watch. That's all I could say. And an epilepsy warning as usual for most horror games. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying. And if you have, then I will see you all in the next episode of The Medium. Have a great day. Oh, hey! I see that you guys are done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can see another one over here on the right hand side. And of course, we've also got one on the left as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.